Welcome everyone to another edition of Mighty Line Minute, where we're covering risk assessment in warehouse operations. I've got Angie with me today. She's going to help us walk through this. How are you doing, Angie?
Hi, Dave. Doing great today. Thanks for having me. Today, I'll provide our listeners a practical rundown on risk assessment techniques that can be used to achieve positive results in warehousing. Let's go. Warehouses are dynamic, fast-paced environments full of moving parts. Forklifts navigating narrow aisles, workers handling materials manually, fast-moving conveyors, and dock operations under tight deadlines. These conditions create many hazards. If unmanaged, they can lead to injuries, equipment damage, costly downtime, and regulatory or legal risk. That's why risk assessment is critical. It assures organizations are focused on proactive prevention. By identifying hazards, evaluating risk levels, and prioritizing controls, accidents can be reduced or eliminated, while workflow, employee morale, and customer satisfaction is boosted. This link between safety and operational excellence is key. Many companies follow frameworks like ISO 45001 for structured hazard identification and risk control, but the principles for risk assessment are universal. Here are 5 practical risk assessment methods commonly used in distribution centers. First is hazard identification and risk assessment, a comprehensive big-picture approach. Teams conduct structured walkthroughs across the facility, checking docks, racking, charging stations, picking areas, and pedestrian routes. They identify hazards, determine who might be harmed, assess likelihood and severity, review current controls, and document findings in a risk register. This builds a master list of risks and represents another foundation within your health and safety management systems. Second is the risk matrix. Once hazards are listed, they need ranking. The matrix scores likelihood and severity, usually 1 through 5, and multiplies them for a risk rating. For example, a forklift pedestrian collision might score high severity and moderate likelihood, yielding high priority. This objective tool directs resources to critical risks first. Third is job hazard analysis, JHA, or job safety analysis, JSA. Unlike HIRA's facility-wide view, JHA drills into specific tasks. For pallet picking with a forklift, the job breaks into steps. Hazards are identified per step, and controls defined via the hierarchy of engineering solutions, administrative controls, and PPE. JHA creates documented safe procedures and engages frontline employees in health and safety. Fourth is failure modes and effects analysis, FMEA. Born in high-reliability industries and refined in automotive, it focuses on equipment and process reliability. Teams identify failure modes, for example, removed conveyor guards or malfunctioning dock levelers, and rate severity, occurrence, and detection. Traditionally, multiplying these yields establish a risk priority number, RPN, to prioritize preventive actions. But here's a key lesson many industries have learned. Relying solely on RPN can mislead. Different combinations of severity, occurrence, and detection can produce the same RPN, even when one risk is far more serious. A catastrophic but rare failure might match a frequent minor one. That's why modern FMEA emphasizes action priority. Action priority weighs severity more heavily and uses decision tables to mandate immediate action regardless of occurrence or detection. This ensures critical risks get proper attention, unmasked by the math, a smarter way to prioritize safety and reliability in warehouses. Finally, there's the 5 whys root cause analysis method. When an incident or near miss occurs, fixing symptoms isn't enough. Asking why repeatedly, usually 5 times, uncovers root causes. For a pallet strike, it might reveal missing barriers, unreviewed layouts, or management gaps. This drives continuous improvement and prevents recurrence. Together, these 5 methods form a comprehensive risk management cycle. HIRA identifies hazards, risk matrix ranks them, JHA defines controls, FMEA, with action priority, prevents equipment systems failures, and 5 whys uncovers root causes for lasting fixes. The result? Safer workplaces, reliable operations, engaged employees, and better performance, including productivity and sustainability. Risk assessment isn't just paperwork. It's your strategic advantage. Put simply, safety, operational excellence, and sustainability aren't optional. They're essential to today's operations. Thanks for listening to Mighty Line Minute. Stay safe. We'll see you soon.